I'm headed back to the BCN archives here with Director of Radio, Ish Lundrigan. And Ish has got something special from the Regatta this week, don't you, Ish?
Another little slice of history, Paul, to help celebrate this great St. John's event. The last media race ever won by the BCN team. I've got the race as called by Carl Pilgrim, one of the greatest radio voices of the 20th century.
Well, when was this recorded?
The first Wednesday in August, 1951.
Wow, 43 years since the BCN won. Did we stop entering a team or what, Ish?
No, we've had one in every year, Paul, and every year is a disappointment. I think it's fair to say that since our last glorious victory on the pond, the other media outlets have had it in for us. There have been some strange coincidences and accidents over the years, you know. But anyway, I don't want to talk about the past 43 years of disappointment today, Paul.
Good.
I want to talk about that great, glorious moment in 1951 when we won it all. Here's Carl now at the start of the race.
In the blue, Peter, it's the Evening Telegraph. In the colonists, newcomers, the CBC Dominion Network. In the native, it's the Daily News. And in the Miss BCN, it's our own squad from the Broadcasting Corporation of Newfoundland. And they're off. It's a...
The Miss BCN?
Yes, there was a Doyle boat and a Barings boat. Different commercial sponsors for each score.
That's exciting.
Oh, it was. For some time, we were a force to be reckoned with on the pond.
And they are neck and neck now at the
Here it
boys, with
is.
the CBC Dominion and Evening Telegraph taking the turn. There's quite a chop on the pond today, and oh my, the CBC and Telegraph shells have collided and overturned. I can't see the cocks of the CBC. Oh, there he is now, thank God, and oh, the Daily News crew and the native runs right over him. Even from across the pond, I can hear the desperate screams for help. But it has put the BCN crew in the lead, undaunted by the thrashing crews from the CBC and the Telegraph. Our youths are rowing on. They have cleared the boys. It's looking good for our boys now. Row, lads, row! One of the CBC crew tries to grab onto the Miss BCN, but our stroke gives him a swift door over the head. We're away and free. The committee launch is approaching now, and oh my God, they can't cut their engines. They're plowing into the bodies, thrashing on the surface of scenic Kitty Vitty Lake. They've cut the native in two, and now the Daily News crew is in the water. Oh, the humanity! It's a chilling sight, and on come the BCN. Row on, Stouthart, the pride of the BCN. Evan Kavanagh, stroke, boys, stroke. Peter Malone and his twin brother Paul rowing numbers 1 and 2. Heave away, boys. Israel Bashan, Ben McMaster, 3 and 4. Mothers, be proud of your BCN crew. And number 5 is Ish Lundrigan, talked by Jolly Roger Riggs. And now, another rescue vessel plunges through the bodies and flames and spills petrol and detritus on the surface near the boys. You can hear the scream. Oh, the humanity! But the BCN crew has crossed the finish line. Winners of the media race in an unofficial time of 11:12. BCN, the Broadcasting Corporation of Newfoundland. Stay tuned now for further word of the tragic loss of life at the bottom of the pond. But when we come back, we'll talk to the winners. BCN, I'm Carl Pilgrim.
God, those Malone boys could row. Arms like legs they had.
Ish, I'm appalled.
What?
Say, you won. You were in the crew. The cost of the lives of those poor boys, those men rowing for the CBC.
Oh,
and
not that stuff again. More of that CBC whining. Our boys had trained for a single end. From the day the ice went off the pond in early July. Win that race at all costs. Nobody from the CBC would have helped our crew had we kept size.
Yeah, but come on
The
now.
races were so important in those days, Paul. People have grown so soft-hearted. Equity this and equity that. Everybody can't be a winner.
I see, but is there bad blood now between BCN and the others?
Well, Paul, you know, the Daily News is no longer in business, and many people lay that to the fact that their brilliant young editor, Dewey Murphy, was drowned in the carnage at the boys, as it came to be called. And the CBC lost Carl Simpson and Pierre Gendreau, 2 promising talents. 7 people in all were lost, including Sir Peyton Osborne in the committee vote. Tragic. But that's life. I don't know why they still hold a grudge. Sore losers, I guess.
Well, they might have